Good morning, class. Today, we shall look at the topic plane geometry 2 or circle theorems. As we earlier on studied plane geometry 1, we are abreast with what plane figures are, for which circle is a plane figure, triangle, square, and other figures are all plane figures because they are two-dimensional. When plane figures stand separately, they exhibit different properties. But when they are embedded in a circle, they exhibit a different set of properties or exhibit a different theorem. So plane geometry 2 is all about more of the plane figures like a triangle, a rectangle, being found in a circle or stretched out from a circle. In this regard, they exhibit certain theorems which we are supposed to know to help us solve problems in this particular topic. So we shall be concerned more about what a circle is and its parts, which we are supposed to know as a basis to help us deal with problems under plane geometry 2 or circle theorems. So looking at here, we have a circle. A circle is a locus of points which are equidistant from a fixed point called the center. So we consider this as a circle with center O. This is the center of the circle O. There are several parts a circle has. You can see line A to B is the diameter of the circle. It's a line segment that divides the circle into two equal parts. That's the diameter of the circle. So we have length AB as the diameter of the circle. Aside that, we have AO, length AO, which is equal to length OB, is half of the diameter of the circle, which is known as the radius of the circle. So we have this as the radius of the circle, AO, which is equal to OB, being the radius of the circle. And the radius of a circle is considered as a line segment from the center of the circle to touch any part of the circumference of the circle interiorly. Then that becomes the radius of that particular circle. And the radius of a particular circle is unique to that particular circle or to that circle. We also have the length CD on the circle. So you can see the length CD of the circle is known as a chord. One of the terminologies that we shall employ here is mostly the chord, diameter and other ones. So the chord is this particular one. This line CD is also a line segment, but that does not divide the circle into two equal parts. The diameter is also a chord though, but it's a special chord because it's able to divide the circle into two equal parts. But this particular one, CD, does not divide the circle into two equal parts, though it touches the circumference of the circle interiorly, but does not divide the circle into two equal parts, and that is the chord. We have this region here, bounded by the chord and an arc. So the region bounded by a chord and an arc is what you call segment. So this is the segment. This portion is what you call segment. Segment is this portion, which is a region that is bounded, or a space that has been bounded by a chord and an arc, this arc. So this region is what you call a segment. We have also a tangent. This EF is a tangent. A tangent is a straight line that touches the circle at one and only one point. So you can see that the tangent touches the circle at one and only one point here. So the EF is the tangent of the circle. So we have EF, length EF being the tangent of this particular circle. So the tangent or the straight line touches the circle at one and only one point. This is this point over here, known as what we call the point of tangency. This is the point of tangency which the straight line touches the circle. We also have other aspects or other parts of the circle which we are supposed to know. For instance, if we consider the same circle like this, here being the center of the circle, this being radius of the circle because it's coming from the center of the circle to touch this part is radius of the circle, and we also have this as also another radius of the circle. So we are supposed to get it clear that 2 radius is what we call a radii. The plural form of radius is what we call a radii. So now, the region that is being bounded by 2 radii and an arc here is what we call sector. It's what we call sector. So the region that is bounded by 2 radii and an arc here becomes our sector, because we shall be using sector in our lesson. So we need to know what a sector is all about.